Today I'll be doing my presentation on the Mau Mau Revolution. When and where did the Mau Mau Revolution take place? The Mau Mau Revolution took place between 1952 to 1964 in Kenya. Who was involved in the Mau Mau Revolution? The United Kingdom, Uganda, Kenya, and Southern Rhodesia were all against the Mau Mau rebels. What was the purpose of the movement? The movement was associated with the leaders of the Kikuyu Central Association to promote unity in the independence movement. Who was Jomo Kenyatta? Jomo Kenyatta, an early member of the Kikuyu, joined his first rebellion against the white settler government during the African political protest movement. Years later, he left Kenya to receive ideas from others, then returned to take up leadership of the Kenya African Union in 1947. He eventually went on to become the leader of the Mau Mau Revolution. What events sparked the revolution? White European settlers were taking land away from the Kikuyu and claiming it as their own. They then went on to force the Kikuyu to work and pay taxes. Violence and nonviolence in the revolution. Before the Mau Mau Revolution took place, there were organizations already trying to fight for their rights in a nonviolent manner. These two groups were called the Kenya Central Association, or the KCA, and the Kenyan African Union, KAU. The members that became associated with Mau Mau were often members of the KCA or the KAU, but eventually became persuaded into violent ways. This is why the revolution first went through a peaceful, non-violent stage, primarily followed by an organized, violent phase that carried through until there was an expulsion of British powers from Kenya. According to the Kenya Human Rights Commission, 90,000 Kenyans were executed, tortured, or maimed during their crackdown, and 160,000 were detained in inhumane ways. These are the sources that I used.